Will the market go up or down? Should you lock in or float? Find out this and more with Master of the Markets, hosted by Barry Habib of MBS Highway. Brought to you by Paramount Residential Mortgage Group.
In today's mortgage environment, providing our wholesale community with the best combination of product, pricing, technology, and service is paramount to their success. PRMG, built by originators for originators.
Welcome to another edition of Master of the Markets. I'm Barry Habib at MBS Highway, created exclusively for NMP TV, and it's brought to you by our good friends at PRMG, who are working for your best interest. You know, mortgage rates stayed relatively stable. They had some activity during the week, but there is some big opportunity to the upside. Now, if you look at the chart on MBS Highway, you'll see that mortgage-backed securities for the past 2 weeks have touched their 25-day moving average as a floor every single day. The good news remained above it. Now, there is about 50 basis points that we could gain to the upside before hitting that next ceiling of resistance, and that's what we want to watch carefully. News of the week, we did get a very, very dovish Fed. Jay Powell, the Fed chair, saying that we're going to keep rates at zero for the next 3 years, probably almost to infinity and beyond, because he said we're not going to do anything until we start to see inflation get above 2%. Well, you know, they've been trying to do that in Japan for 20 years. So, you know, are we going to be like the vapors and turning Japanese? I don't know. It hasn't worked for them in a long time. And they have been mired in debt and monetizing the debt. The Fed may think that it's basically out of options, so they just go with the same playbook. Now, what's confusing is your clients hear this and they think that mortgage rates will remain near zero for the next 3 years. And while we think, unlike many people, that rates will remain low in 2021, there are going to be periods of times where you have moves higher. We've got to be able to explain to our customers that the Fed funds rate is very different than a mortgage rate. Mortgage rate can be out there for 30 years, so it's going to be sensitive to inflation. The Fed funds rate, they could literally change their mind and move that around. But the Fed issuing that statement means that you need to be able to clarify to your customers that that does not mean mortgage rates stay there, although mortgage rates should be favorable. We did get some really favorable housing news. The NAHB coming up with their survey for builders, and builders' confidence very high. We got new home sales, and when we look at single family, which is really the lifeblood of new home sales, you know, Diana Olick did her best to kind of poo-poo the numbers, but the fact of the matter is that we had a number last month that was the highest number in forever, and now we get a number that still exceeded that, although very slightly, but from very high levels, we're still seeing some improvement. Look, the housing market's going to remain very hot, and we're going to get more evidence of this week when existing homes comes out, existing home sales. That represents about 85% of the housing market. I'm anticipating, as you know, we've been very bullish, while just about everybody else wasn't, that we're going to see continued strength in existing home sales. But what's going to happen? The media is going to screw it up once again, because they're going to come up and say that, oh, homes are not affordable, because what they're going to look at is that median home price, which will probably go up due to a lack of inventory on the lower end, and say that that's appreciation. As you've heard me say many times, it isn't appreciation. So let's hopefully be able to get those messages out and watch for a move higher in mortgage-backed securities. I don't think there's going to be a lot of market moving news this week that could cause prices to get much worse, but we are always on guard for that. And you know what? Merry Christmas. I can't believe it. It is Christmas week already. So hope you and your families have a great holiday. Talk to you soon. Bye.
PRMG continues to provide our wholesale partners across the nation with better technology, better product, better pricing, and better service. Our nationally recognized brand is more than just an image. It is a symbol of integrity. PRMG, built by originators for originators. Be sure to click on the link below for your free 30-day MBS Highway trial.